Tēnā koutou katoa, nau mai haere mai ki te whare taonga. Welcome to the Teece Museum of Classical Antiquities, part of the University of Canterbury, Te Whare Wānanga o Waitaha. You can find us in Christchurch in the South Island of New Zealand. The Teece opened in 2017 in the Christchurch Arts Centre at the heart of the central city.
The museum is the guardian of the James Logie Memorial Collection and a teaching and learning resource for the whole community. While the museum is relatively small, since opening, the Teece has steadily grown into its role to provide a bridge between the university and the wider community in Ōtautahi Christchurch.
In 2024, the Teece expanded efforts to diversify its services with an accessibility project. Funding support from the City Council helped to make this happen. There were two distinct phases. First, an audit of our building and services to create a plan for change, and secondly, we reviewed and upgraded our creation of audio description resources.
The audit assessed museum facilities, services and procedures to understand what changes could make the Teece more accessible to members of the deaf and disabled community. A key part of the audit was talking to a variety of people with disabilities. We were guided by their feedback and recommendations, developing relationships with groups like Arts Access Aotearoa and Blind Low Vision New Zealand means we can continue having these conversations.
The audit really provided us with a roadmap so we can address small changes over time as budgets allow, without feeling overwhelmed by the big picture.
This ceramic amphora is an ancient Greek storage vessel.
The Teece has a growing resource of audio descriptions for the blind and low vision community. We have been writing and recording audio descriptions for artefacts in the collection for several years, but in 2025 the museum developed an audio describing team of student volunteers.
The investment in a community of writers has really increased our output significantly, with 19 new descriptions either in production or ready to be recorded this year alone. The audio files are shared online and we use them in our tours and in teaching programs. Given our size, we had to take a practical approach and innovate wherever possible. We used small, creative steps to implement changes and improve the experience of visitors, like creating a visual story for visitors with autism or sensory sensitivities and printing 3D replica artefacts for people to handle.
The project has definitely improved our services and facilities for the deaf and disabled community, and as a spin-off, the visual story is used by primary schools in preparation for class visits, and we now host monthly audio description tours using our 3D replicas. But we've also added value to the experiences of staff, students and community. Universal design benefits everyone, and staff and student volunteer awareness of accessibility issues has increased significantly.
We're really keen to share what we've learned and provide a framework for other heritage organisations to apply to their own contexts. We've hosted sector workshops and talks and shared templates for the accessibility audit, helping other museums to tackle this challenge.
We think the Teece's project showcases what can be achieved on a small budget, and we hope we've demonstrated that persevering with small changes is a valuable approach.
We keep reminding ourselves that improving accessibility is an ongoing process. The Teece still has learning to do and changes to make in the future, but the journey to improve has already been of huge value.